Hi everyone, Tony Ross along with Doug Griffiths of Max 98.3 with our basketball preview. Max 98.3 is going to have our game of the week. Got a couple of dandies starting Thursday, in which the Argus Dragons are going to take on the Culver Cavaliers. It's the battle for the cowbell, brother.
Yeah, great,
how big is that?
Great rivalry, and these two teams really get after it when they play one another. They did in the opening round of Bi-County, a game we had on Max 98.3 FM, and that game went down the wire, and Dragons got round one, a 4-point victory, and no doubt Culver's seeking revenge.
This Culver team, they are sneaky. They're sneaky good. And this year, under the helm once again of Kyle Evans, he's really got his boys playing some pretty good basketball. They're starting to really flex their offensive muscle, especially of late, averaging about 50 points above their what they normally get. And so, like I said, it's one of those scenarios where this is a Culver team that can be really dangerous offensively.
Yeah, and we thought going into the season, Tony, Kyle Evans' team would be much improved, and that they are. They're above 500 with about a handful of games left before we start sectional play. And, when you break down this Culver team, it starts and stops pretty much with the Ortiz kid. I mean, he's a really good scorer, can beat you from the outside, can get to the rim. So no doubt Argus is going to have to do a good job on Ortiz, the guard for Culver.
But having a year as the manicured man known as Shane Schumann, the Tank has really had a good year inside. Plus he's being a great leader. Of course, there's a reason why he was nominated in the Bi-County for the Sophie B. Hawkins Award.
Won the Hawkins Award.
He won it.
Yeah.
And so this guy, he's talented. He's scary good. I think this game's going to break down to who wins the inside battle. I'm anxiously waiting to see how J.J. Morris and Schumann go at one another.
Oh, yeah, and like you said, Tony, Schumann's a great leader for the Cavaliers. As good off the court as he is on the court, but no doubt he and Morris, that'll be one of the storylines. And again, we talk about Ortiz and Schumann for Culver. It's Morris that really is the catalyst for that Dragon team. He's a handful. Obviously, we always talk about what good size he has, but he's another one of those kids that he's really grown into his body, and he was he's a guard forward, what I like to call him. So that means, he can beat you from the outside, he can handle the ball really well, and he can do a lot of damage inside on the glass.
All right, so our pregame show Thursday night begins at 7:10, 7:15, around that time. Join us for the Battle of the Cowbell right here on Max 98.3, Argus and Culver.